Hello YouTube, it's me, Ultimate Artist. So have you been? So as you guys see, I'm doing a different video, and as you guys read by the title, I'm going to be comparing $2 pencil crayon pack to an $80 pencil crayon pack right here. So how do I fit this in right there? So these are just some Crayola basic kids grade or school grade pencil crayons versus an artist grade Faber Castell Polychromos. I'm going to be doing an in-depth comparison, comparing the colors, the durability, the quality, everything all around. So stay tuned and watch the video to the end to understand which is the better pencil crayon, and is it worth it to buy $80 pencil crayons, or should you stick with the $2 pencil crayons? And yep, so let's begin. Okay, so here's a $2 pencil crayon or colored pencils. It's a 24 pack. It's from Crayola. You could probably get this for $1 if it's on sale. But here's pretty much the box and how it's designed. It's not bad. The back, it's not really important, and it comes with a bonus sharpener right here, if you guys can see. It's very basic, usually for kids, school kids or whatnot. I've used it before. I've used it for so long. They're really nice, but they're wax based. They're not that durable, and the coloring is a bit hard on them. And yep, now for the $80 pencil crayons. Okay, so here's the $80 pencil crayons. I know this is a 36 pack, but I'm calling the $80 for a 24 pack. Maybe it might be a bit high, $80, but you could probably get it on sale for a bit less. These are Faber Castell Polychromos. These are oil-based, finest artist qualities. These are German pencil crayons. You guys can see right here if you guys can read it. But these are really nice, very high quality. It's in a tin case or a tin box. There's all the color selection. Obviously this is a 36 set, but yep. So the boxing is much better than the Crayola box, which is cardboard, but I mean, you can't really complain. Whatever works. And yep. Okay, so now I am going to be doing a coloring test versus the two pencil crayons. This paper that I have right here is 8.5 by 5.5 inch sheet of paper. I divided it into two parts, and I'm going to be coloring a flower that I'll be drawing, just to test out the coloring. And it's these kind of papers. It's Canson mixed media pads. Obviously I cut it down size, but that's the specifications. And yep, so I'll draw it, and we'll get to the coloring. Okay, so now I'm done drawings. I know they might differ a bit here and there. I'll just do a quick sketch. The pencil lines, I'm going to leave it like that because usually pencil lines are going to be there when you're coloring, so it shows a good representation of how the color pencil will mess with the pencil lines and how it will blend and whatnot, if it will get affected or whatnot. And yep, so I'm going to be starting with the $2 flower, and then I'm going to end it off with coloring the $80 flower. So with the coloring, I'm going to talk a bit, but I'm not going to talk too much. So how it's going to go is each petal is going to be a different color, stem is going to be a different color, and obviously the middle. So it's going to be like a yellow, blue, purple, red, whatever, and then stem's going to be green. Same thing with both flowers. Although the $80 set that I have has 36 colors, I'm going to keep it restricted to only the 24 colors that are included in the Crayola box, just to stay fair. And yep, so let's start. Okay, so first I'm drawing the first $2 flower, or the $2 pencil crayons with the Crayola pencil crayons, obviously. So for the first flower, I decided to use purple. It actually turned out to be like more of a pinkish flower with the purple outer edge, but I didn't know the pencil crayon would be that light. It was a bit lighter than what was like marked on it, but really, it wasn't the best of the flowers in my opinion. It was really hard to blend it. I didn't really think about what technique to use, but I was just going over and over and using like from like the light to dark kind of scheme, and it was really hard to blend. And then for the blue one, I did the same thing, but I decided to change it up a bit. You guys can see the coloring was a bit different, but anyways, it's still like very apparent that there's different colors. It's really hard to blend it. Obviously, these are wax pencil crayons, so they're not going to blend as easily as oil pencil crayons, but still, I was expecting a bit more like blend. The red didn't turn out that bad. I mean, the different colors weren't that different. They were pretty similar, just a bit darker in comparison to like the pink to purple ratio, but other than that, it was just a very simple coloring. Around this part, my wrist started getting a bit sore and tired. It was just like a few minutes into the drawing and into the coloring, and my wrist started aching. Just I'm not really used to using Crayolas. I haven't used them in so long, and I've been pretty comfortable using my Faber Castell. So wax pencil crayons are harder to use, and you have to put more pressure on them. So that's why my wrist hurt. Other than that, the last petal I decided to pick brown, so you guys could see the color scheme. It's like that, and yep. So overall, it's not the best. It hurt my wrist, and the blending wasn't that apparent. I mean, the black was real nice. It was a bit hard, but other than that, the blending wasn't the best. Okay, so now for the second flower with the Faber Castell Polychromos, I'm going to be coloring it, and I'm going to only be using the same colors that I used for this flower, just to be fair, and I'm not going to use any additional blenders like paintless paint thinner, odorless paint thinner that I have, the Mona Lisa odorless paint thinner. You guys can check out that video on my channel, but yep, so let's get started. Okay, so now for the Faber Castell Polychromos, the $80 pencil crayons, I decided to use the same scheme, color scheme, and draw each petal as the same color as the first petal, just to make it look accurate and similar. This one already I noticed the blending is amazing. Like when I was coloring, there wasn't as much like strain on the wrist. I didn't have to put as much pressure. It was very soft, very smooth. Blending turned out really well. Like you guys can actually see the colors have blended, unlike the first $2 pencil crayon. I mean, I tried the same techniques. I tried to use the same techniques for each petal. Obviously, I did change my technique per petal, but in between the $2 to $80, I used the same techniques for each petal, and you guys could see like the blending for the red is on point. The blue wasn't that great since I didn't know what blue to use, but the purple was really good as well. The orange was pretty great as well in my opinion. Yellow, I didn't have that many yellows to try out, but I did use the same number of yellows, 2 yellows, and it didn't turn out that bad. Overall, in my opinion, the blending was really easy. It was really nice, and there was no strain on the wrist. A very soft coloring in my opinion, and it didn't smudge as much as the Crayolas. Maybe it's because I took more more care of it and paid more attention to what I was where I was putting my hand. But other than that, there wasn't as much smudging. One down point of it was obviously going over with black. It would smudge a bit. It would like blend, not really smudge, and the black wasn't really sharpened as well. That's my fault, but yep, that's that. Okay, now for a final comparison, you guys could clearly see that $80 pencil crayons are far superior in blending. Although I did try to do some same methods like I mentioned. I tried to use the same exact method, same exact stuff. One place the blending wasn't really effective was going over with black. You guys could see that it kind of smudged. That's just because it's oil based, so it's really soft, really easy on the hand. After coloring for a few minutes with the $2 Crayolas, your hand starts to get sore. With the Faber Castells, it's not the same thing with the Polychromos. It's a bit more soft, so it's easier on the wrist and the hand. Overall, it's a much better experience. I don't know if it's worth another $78, but yep. So what do you guys think? Which one is better, the $2 or the $80? Obviously leave your comments, suggestions, anything like that down below. And again, this side was the Crayola and this side was the Faber Castell. Okay, so now that you've watched all of that, all the comparison and whatnot, I'll let you guys be the judge on which pencil crayon is the better value, better bang for the buck, better quality. The $2 Crayola pencil crayons, I mean, they're great and all, but they're wax based, they have a lot of flaws. The biggest pro on this pencil crayon is it's replaceable. For $2, probably less than $2, you could probably replace this pack and get a new pack, whereas the Faber Castell Polychromos are really expensive, but in my opinion they're worth every dollar. $80 is a high price for it. You could probably get it on sale for a lot less, or depending on your currency, but other than that, they're very nice, oil based, really soft, really amazing for blending. Obviously the big downside is if you run out, you're going to be paying a lot of money to replace it. You're probably going to be paying more than $2 per pencil. I paid over $3 per pencil because I did buy 2 individual pencils other than my 36 set, and it cost me a pretty penny. But other than that, this video really showed me and taught me and reminded me why I bought my Faber Castell Polychromos in the first place. Just the quality, everything is amazing, and in my opinion, if you are serious about art and really want to cherish your art supplies, buy the expensive one. But if you want to just do art as a hobby and don't really care about it much, go for the Crayolas, or go for a little higher, like a Scholar, like a $20 brand. There's Faber Castell Scholars, which are really nice as well. I've never used them, but I've heard great reviews on them, so go check out that. And yep, so you guys know what to do. As always, please like, subscribe, and share. This video took me a long time to make, a lot of editing, a lot of footage, took me hours and hours to make. And obviously I would appreciate if you guys like it, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you guys want, friends, family, anyone. Obviously anyone uses pencil crayons, any student, teachers, or parents, kids, anyone uses them. So share them on your Facebook, Instagram, social media, anything you guys want. And as always, thanks for watching, and see you next time at Ultimate Artist.